For several days now, they have been living under targeted fire by Russian hybrid forces.
The occupiers simply says any moment to wound or kill someone.
Cargo 200 is army slang for those left dead by the war. This is exactly what the Russian occupiers are aiming for by shelling Ukrainian soldiers in the Avdiyivka industrial zone.
Shelling can last for 2 hours.
Occupiers used to fire at Ukrainian military positions using mortars that are banned under the Minsk agreements, but that doesn't stop them. Ukrainian soldiers fire in response only in case of extreme necessity.
We work mainly to suppress attacks by Russian hybrid forces. They go out, close their mouth, and didn't bark back.
The other day when Ukrainian soldiers suppressed the attacks, the enemy suffered serious losses. Alexei Trotsai, the Russian-backed commander of the militants' reconnaissance company, was killed. This is a photo of his funeral, and here is the Ukrainian soldier who took the successful shot.
Good firing, correction, and normal optics did the job.
What is it?
It's a mortar.
Our conversation with the soldier turned out to be short as the shelling began to intensify.
I can hear and understand you well.
Confrontation when there is a direct threat to their lives is a special science in this war. Ukrainian artillery was withdrawn from the front line, while the enemy repeatedly uses artillery in broad daylight.
Some people think that we can violate the Minsk agreements, use various types of mortars, but for some reason we are fired at, not the militants.
Our film crew could not leave the shelter for a long time. The occupiers constantly changed tactics, firing at various positions using mortars, grenade launchers, and small arms. Ukrainian soldiers react to each attack professionally. Once again, they do not open fire in response. If necessary, they work secretly and quickly. When the shelling stops for a while, journalists set off in search of evidence of Russian aggression. The search doesn't take too long. A road covered with fragments leads directly to the site of a mine explosion. They say a mortar doesn't fall twice in the same spot.
Yes, it doesn't fall twice, but for some reason it's landed here twice. So much for the truth, it's a 120mm mortar.
The surrounding Ukrainian land is full of enemy ammunition, including some that have not yet exploded. Did it get inside?
Yes.
One of the mortar mines fell and, fortunately, did not explode near the soldier's brother. They met at a neighboring position, but they really can't communicate. Everybody is running for cover. Sitting in a shelter, one can't tell for sure what shell will hit, but the soldiers haven't lost their sense of humor.
It's Friday 13th. Nice day.
Later, our crew will leave the position, and the Ukrainian soldiers will stay put to do their job. Call sign Almaz calls it his duty.
It's worth it to defend our land, our country. We have to restore the territorial integrity of our state. Like it says in the books, we have to defend our country, its integrity and inviolability.
Reported by Ihor Medelyan, UATV.